Hana woke long before the sun. The pre-dawn light was a soft, gray blanket over the city. In the stillness of the house, every sound felt loud. The hum of the refrigerator, the distant rumble of an early train. She sat on the edge of her bed, her feet cold on the floor. In the next room, Layla slept peacefully. A small hand rested on the pillow beside her cheek. Hana watched through the open doorway, her heart a heavy, aching stone. She wanted to be a different mother for Layla. She wanted to be the mother Layla deserved. A mother who was present, a mother who was steady. The old habit was a shadow that followed her, a ghost on lonely nights and unforgiving days. It promised comfort, but delivered regret. So many times she'd sworn to stop. Grand promises to herself, to the quiet walls, to the hopeful face of her daughter, and each time they crumbled. The first morning, Hana's hands trembled as she sat at the kitchen table. Light streamed through the window. She took a piece of scrap paper and a pen. What should she write? The words felt clumsy. Finally, the simplest truth, I love you. Her handwriting was shaky. Fold once, fold twice. She placed it carefully on the table. It felt silly, and yet a quiet calm settled. This was a win. Layla came in, poured cereal, then saw the folded paper. She read the words. A slow, beautiful smile bloomed, like a flower opening.
Mama, this made my day. Hana hugged her back, tears blurring her vision.
That small light was fuel. Days stacked up. Have a wonderful day at school. I am so proud of you. You have the kindest heart. Writing became a ritual, grounding, a bridge between mother and daughter, an anchor in choppy waters. Change is not a straight line. It bends, it cracks, and sometimes it breaks. Weeks in, the old world intruded. A hard call, an unpaid bill, rain-scented memories. Stress mounted, the shadow whispered. One night, after Layla slept, Hana gave in. A moment's escape, crushing regret. The cycle repeated. She told herself it was one slip, she would start tomorrow, but morning brought shame like fog. Pen hovered, words would not come, a lie, an apology. The blank page mocked her. She did nothing. The table remained empty. She could not face Layla. Afternoon. Layla returned quiet, backpack placed without chatter. She stood where the note should be. She did not look at Hana.
Mama? Not accusation, a wobbling trust. Fear the good mornings were over. That darkness might return.
I'm so sorry there was no note this morning. I had a very hard day. But I will write one tomorrow. A new kind of promise. Not to be perfect, but to keep trying.
Hana made a simpler rule. Not, I will never slip, but, no matter what, I will write the note. Even if exhausted, even if ashamed, even after a terrible night, the note would be there. Not perfection, persistence, humanity and weakness acknowledged, commitment prioritized. Boil water, breathe in, breathe out, pen poised. Think of one thing for Layla. Sometimes, the sun looks beautiful this morning. Sometimes, I'm sorry I was quiet, I love you. Sometimes, today is a new day. Writing slowed her down, carved a moment of mindfulness and care. The world shifted. Layla's laughter echoed. Drawings and tiny treasures joined the notes. Each note a brick, each drawing the mortar, a foundation rebuilt. Hard days still came, old habits knocked. Sometimes she faltered, but there was a system, a growing jar as proof she could be steady. One cool autumn evening, they sat together under a shared blanket. City lights twinkled like distant stars. Layla smoothed the morning's note and looked at her mother a long while.
You keep your promises now, Mama.
The words settled with soft, powerful weight, a recognition of the journey, silent struggles, small victories. Peace settled over her. She had lived through relapses, shame, fear, and found a new rhythm from one tiny, repeatable action. The mountain remained, but she learned to climb. Progress is persistence, not perfection.
I will always be here for you. Irisewan ethabakalahu.
Not about rock bottom, but the quiet power of a single atomic habit. One intentional act, repeated day after day, can change a life, rebuild trust. Her mornings were no longer defined by ghosts, but by the note, morning light bringing a promise, a mother's love, written down, folded neatly, left on the table. A promise she now knew how to keep.